ازيكم عاملين ايه؟ اخباركم ايه؟ ورمضان كريم عليكم باذن الله، وان شاء الله ينعاد عليكم كلكم بخير. برضه من غير كلام كتير تعالوا نخش في الموضوع على طول.
Beautiful.
ما تنساش اللايك والسبسكرايب عشان في ناس بتتفرج على الفيديو بس مش مركزه معايا في
Come on
اللايك،
then.
دي
A
مشكله.
ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of good.
كنا اخر حاجه كنا المفروض هنروح هنا بعد ايه في بندر الحصان. مالك قافش ليه؟ تعال نشوف هنز كابون
Glad you're here.
لنا ايه دلوقتي.
I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg or whatever the bastard's name is.
انا عايز اديله على وشه بصراحه عشان الراجل ده خانقني.
Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5, which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot,
دي حقيقه
but
فعلا. قول له انا ههتم لامرك.
Happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
thank you.
يا سلام.
Henry.
الصداقه اهم حاجه.
I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hannah assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
You have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you. Even if it isn't always easy going.
Then your word must be as firm as steel. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bajena, we have to repay our debt.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
150 قرش.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
ماشي.
Let's mount up then.
يلا بينا. يلا جاهزين؟ انا جاهز. ايه محمل ليه انا دلوقتي؟ ايه اللي انا محمل فيه؟ ما لبسناش الحصان الحاجة. اوكي. طيب ماشي نشيل ده. انا كنت المفروض اظبط الحاجات دي قبل ما يلا مش مشكلة نظبطها سوا. انا حاسس ده ملوش لا خليه ماشي هينفعنا. تعالى ننقل ده للحصان نخلص بس من السرج واللجام والكلام ده، بعد كده نشوف الدنيا دي فيها ايه. ننقل. مفيش مكان في الحصان اصلا. طيب هبقى ابيع الحاجه بسرعه بس كده. احنا رحنا وظبطنا الانفنتوري وظبطنا كل حاجه، والمفروض اللي احنا دلوقتي بقى متجهين نحو السيف هاندز. نشوف عايز مننا ايه.
Easy. Nice and slow.
ايوه يلا السيف هاندز اهو. تعالوا بقى نشوف.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle.
بجد الجرافيكس.
Never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison.
هي فعلا
That's true.
قلعة جميلة.
Von Burgov must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place
جت
makes me
بينا ايه اللي
feel
ما كانتش عايزة
queasy.
تساعدنا.
Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
اخبروا اللي انت
You'll
انقذت
be telling
الارض.
him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only how to actually achieve it.
تتسألني انا؟ مش عارف. انا اكيد هنلاقي حل اللي احنا ننقذ البتاع دي يعني. تحفة يا جماعة بجد تحفة.
Damn it.
تخيل
I
انت
need
عايش
to
في
get my
مكان زي
mind on
ده.
other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What do you
يلا
say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first.
فين هنعمل سباق فين؟ طب انت مش حاطط لي على الماب خم ده. بدأنا نخوض بقى.
Wins. So, Get ready. Forward.
Quick.
خلينا ايه وراه
All
نشوف.
you've got.
ايوه شد عيلك يلا بنعمل سباق. اكيد طبعا الحصان بتاعه احسن يعني. هم اديني حصان تعبان بس احسن من التاني. احسن من بابلز مليون مره. احنا لازم نجيب حصان، مش نافع كده، الحصان ده مش جاي معاه سكه، ابتدى ينهج مني. يلا 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 شد عيلك يلا 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 يلا. مش هنلحقه طبعا مستحيل. انا تعبت والحصان تعب وحالتنا بالبلا. من هنا من هنا من هنا. ولا هنلحقه طبعا. بعد اذنك يا باشمهندس. اعمل لك ايه طيب؟ انت اللي واقف بعد يمشي في طريق كده. راح فين؟ طار ها؟ اختفى من قدام. وصل. واحنا لسه. يلا يا بابا يلا حبيبي. هانت هانت.
Keep it up.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
طبعا مدينك
Glad to
حصان
hear it.
رهوان. انا مديني
Thanks for
حصان
riding with me, old
ميت
pal.
مرتين قبل كده.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
مفيش بقى يعني فاست ترافل؟ شكلها كده مفيهاش فاست ترافل. طيب
Dentes fortuna juvat!
اوكي. عقبال ما نوصل انا هجيلكوا اول لما اوصل على طول عشان الفيديو ما يبقاش طويل على الفاضي.
We turn right
ولو
here.
حصل اي حاجه، حصل اي اكشن او حاجه، هتلاقوني فتحت تاني وشغلت لكم.
What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect Lee.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
اوكي. متأكد انت من
Come
الكلام ده؟
along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
شفتوا عشان لابسين مؤدب وجايين بأحسنة. شكلنا محترم احترمونا. لما كنا
The
كنا
Lord
باقيين
Jesus
شحاتين
Christ be praised.
محدش عبرنا.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses!
15 حصان.
My word, sir.
كتير 15 حصان.
You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I
كانوا
am.
عناية كل شوية على الأو بي إس عشان الأو بي إس فصل
No,
مني مرتين لحد
He
دلوقتي.
didn't. I apologize,
شويه
Sir
يعني ما
Yaramir.
تخافوش يعني
So,
لو
let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Heinrich here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
يعني
أي.
كل حاجه زي الفل.
Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat.
يشربوا ويطرقعوا ازازتين بيه بقى.
As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end.
you.
At least he'll show you how you're better.
Greetings, Master
Right
Guard.
you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right,
لا لا
I'm going.
So you've
شكله
heard
شديد
then.
قوي مع الموظفين
I
بتوعه.
hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
He won't get a game out of me.
مش طالبه يعني.
Pity. There's nothing wrong with
عايزنا
calling
نلعب
on
معاه
Lady Luck
اللي هي
now and
النبي
then with
دي
a
ولا
game
مش
of
طالبه.
dice. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours.
Yeah,
You'll find him
sure.
over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your ass will wear a hole down there one day.
يلا يا
You'll
عم
fall
يلا
down.
يابا.
Dice and all. But now to the important business.
أيوة،
There's a
خش
bite to
عليا.
eat on the table and something to wash it down with. So help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
يلا بينا نتكلم على طول.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
نداء لحمل السلاح.
He's calling his loyal men to arms. To fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Berghoff?
It seemed to me he has plenty. Several dozen men. Well equipped.
Well, that sounds like a force to be reckoned with. Good news. I bet my left nut Lord Yaramir will send me. Tell me one thing, though. Because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy
تعبنا
you a
معاه.
bit.
مسوحنا
But hey,
كل شويه في حته.
we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel?
تعال.
You've got time to kill.
تعال
Me too.
اعلمك الادب
Let's
تعال.
do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
يلا بينا.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready and we can get stuck in.
يلا بينا.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
يلا بينا.
Well then. Ready?
كده كده.
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
تعال انت ايامك بخير. يلا.
I'm hit.
ايوه امال انت فاكر ايه؟ تهزر ولا ايه؟ تعالى تعالى اضرب. ايه ده بس الاستامينا؟ الاستامينا اصبر اصبر. ايه مفيش ولا طبق بتيجي فيه ليه؟ ليه بقى غشيم كده؟ الله الله. ايوه كده. يلا يلا. جاتش الاستامينا. اوه انا بقى جالي بليد. لازم نخلص الفايت ده بدري. السيف اتكسر عندي. لا 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 لا. الاستامينا اصبر. ايامك مش معديه معايا. الفايت ده قوي بجد قوي. ايوه تعال يلا وريني اخرك ايه. ها استمر اصبر. هو ده البيست فايتر بتاعكم؟ تعالوا اتفرجوا على البيست فايتر. لا استعجلت.
The good name of Lord Yaramir has been defended.
استعجلت.
But you defended Lord
حرام
Capon's
اخسر
too.
الفايت ده.
You fought well. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
انت حظك انت فلت مني والله بأعجوبة اقسم بالله بأعجوبة يا اخي. انت حظك ايه؟ تعالوا ناخد بتاع البابونج ده. المفروض اللي هو يظبطني. هل انا بقى عندي بليد او حاجة؟ انا زعلان على الفايت اللي انا خسرته ده بجد. خسرته على الفاضي.
Mother of God! Did you get hit by a horse?
لا تمثلوا في ايه؟ كنا لا اله الا الله. نبتدي بقى قلة ادب. تعال يا عم نكسب الشغل. وانا ينفع اطلع رايح شوية؟ عادي صح؟ مش هقول حاجة يعني. نهار ابيض يا نهار ابيض. ده انا متدغدغ خالص. تعالى ننام لنا ساعتين مثلا. حلو 4 ساعات 3 ساعات. حلو رجعنا الطاقة بس رجعنا زي الفل. المشروب عمل عمايله. صور يا معلم.
Ave Maria.
بيعمل ايه هنا؟ خلصت؟ شكله كده خلص. ايه
It's
هانز؟
getting late, and we have to get back to Trotsky.
يلا بينا.
A lot of time's passed. Sir Hans's meeting is...
It's a good...
يلا.
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need it. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Jaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
انبسطت جدا صراحة.
Glad to hear it. But now back to our duties. We return to Lord von Bergov.
يلا بينا على تروسكي.
I agree.
يلا بينا. نرجع على طول في الإنجاز. أجمل حاجة الفاست ترافل ده بجد بينجز الوقت.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. We'll pass on Sir Jaromiri's messages to Lord von Bergov, and our work will be done.
يلا تعالى.
Of course.
خش في الموضوع على طول.
Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen.
Roughly what I expected. Thank you, Lord Capon. The reserves are being assembled, and we'll soon have a strong enough force to deal with that rebel.
كان لديك الكثير. تعال نخش فيه.
But Lord Nebak had a lot more men in his fortress. He's definitely not sending you everything he can.
That's true. I discussed that with him.
So why doesn't he send some infantry with halberds? Cavalry don't win battles. We need a strong corps above all, that's decisive in battle.
Henry, you don't know what you're talking about. Cut it out, please. You're wasting Lord von Bergov's time and embarrassing me.
That is all right. In any case, it is always better to have a servant who is too keen than one who is too lazy. Thank you, gentlemen, for this little service. But we haven't been idle either. I have some news you might be interested in. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
يلا.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are.
يلا.
Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless,
يا اما يتكلم يا اما يشنقه.
while we are
بيهزرش
dealing with
اللورد ده.
nuisances,
ما عندوش هزار.
did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
نقول له على حوار حفل الزفاف ده.
A strange thing happened. Young Semine rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
اوكي. وده شكله كبير.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Bergov a favor by doing this. You know what that means, right? He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him. It's worth a try.
طيب هنعمل ايه؟
What'll we do? I mean, we're not going to actually torture someone, are we?
Maybe we won't even have to if he sings. But you heard von Bergov. We can't back out now.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Shit.
انا حاسس ان انا اتهورت في حوار التعذيب ده بس يعني ادينا بنشوف ايه اللي هيحصل.
I'm sorry.
بعد ايه؟ مالك؟ يلا يا عم هانس يلا ربنا يستر.
Torturing people? What have I gotten myself into?
والله احنا كلنا لبسنا. انا تقريبا الاختيار اللي انا اخترته ده لبسنا في الحيط. هنضطر غصب عننا نعملها غصب عننا مجرد غصب ما يعني ما احنا مش عايزين كده. مش عايزين كده خالص بس يعني
So, it's up to us again.
انت لو مديت شويه كل حاجه تبقى زي الفل. مد شويه يا حبيبي بس يلا ايوه ايه اوعى انت بطيء يا اخي. فين هو؟ تقريبا دي الاوضه اللي هو كان معاه. دي هنا.
So, it's up to us again.
لا، 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 لا،
New blood? Did the last two
جاهز.
get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha!
ليه الأدب
We've got a
والسلام طويل.
joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
الموضوع مش موضوعك صح؟
That's none of your concern now.
مش قصتك خالص.
You'll die today anyway.
So, you can talk too, eh? Tough fella.
Not just talk. He's good with the screws.
Yeah. Is yapping all you're good for?
شكله لسانه طويل عايز يتظبط.
Ah! Fuck off!
يبقى
This is
تحترم
going
نفسك في
nowhere.
الكلام. ليك مؤدب.
You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
خد يعني. تديله. طول ما انت قليل ادب هتتضرب.
Are you gonna
تحترم
slap me
نفسك
like a
هظبطك.
midwife slapping a
أصحاب.
baby's arse? Is that all you got?
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Where's that band of yours hiding? Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now! I can thrash you for hours and not get tired. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna talk?
Yeah. I'll tell you something. Fuck off!
Look,
يا
I
ابني
don't
مش
want
عايز
to hurt you,
اذيك خليك
but you
مؤدب.
must understand we can't go back to von Bergov empty-handed. If you tell me where your camp is, maybe...
Surely you can't expect to make a deal with a lout like this. Do you know what he's done?
What he might have done?
Fine, Stickler, what he might have done. But we've got some questions for him too, not only von Bergov.
So far, you're doing a great job.
You shut your trap when your betters are speaking. Come on, Henry. Put some pressure on him.
I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh? A tough nut. A hero. But if you don't talk, some of your cronies will.
بس خلاص.
And your sacrifice will be in
انت اللي
vain.
اجبرتني على
You'd have to
كده.
catch one of
انا
them
عملت اللي
first.
عليا، اتكلمت معاه
Idiots.
بالادب والاخلاق.
Listen to me well.
اخر مرة
I've
اقولها
got
لك.
lots of instruments here
اخر
that
مرة
can cause you the
اقولها
most
لك. هتقول ولا
excruciating
اديك على
pain.
عينك؟
You mean that you're going to slap me again? Go and try that on your ma.
Tearing, cutting, ripping.
لا لا
There's
لا لا
much
لا
the good
خلاص.
Lord
مش
attached to
عايزين
our
كلمة
bodies
كمان.
nice and loose
تعال.
and easy to
تعال.
separate. But you can easily avoid all that if you start talking.
I don't want to say exactly, so I don't look like a traitor. But we hide in the cliffs near Rock Tower. There's a soothsayer's cottage nearby. Modana, or something she's called. She brings us water and sometimes food.
Okay.
Her name is Bojana.
Of course, Bojana.
And as I recall, she can hardly see. How exactly does she bring you water, eh? But you've loosened your tongue nicely. So let's carry on, why don't we?
You'll tell me,
Or what?
or you're gonna suffer. I'll show you how those instruments are used. You'll experience it all firsthand. And other parts.
I've seen bigger fellows than you break down and cry before Henry.
They always have a problem bidding farewell to their little cocks.
Go fuck yourselves. We have a camp in Nabarkov. Is
Naga.
that enough? You'll never get there anyway.
حلو.
You're lying. I was just there and spoke directly with Lord Nabak.
Looks like our fellas pulled the wool over your eyes.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabark is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
يا ربي يا ربي. تعالوا نديله بوكس.
I want to know now.
يا ابني مفيش في وشك مكان يا ابني. ما تخليني ليه تخليني ادب. لا ياخد على عينه ماشي يمشي.
Say his name.
الادب ما يجيش معايا.
They call him Yan, but that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
Then let me jog your memory.
بص انت بتاع لازم اسحب منك الكلمه بالعافيه بالادب. تعال ها. ايوه ايوه.
Wait!
ايوه. طب ما تتكلم.
No!
انت لو كنت اتكلمت بالذوق وبالادب ما كانش حصل فيك اللي حصل ده. انت اللي اجبرتني. ها.
All right! He's with us!
So he's behind it. I could have guessed as much.
Bollocks! He just joined us. I was against it. Some puffed up cock from Hungary or some other shithole, but his grudge against old Otto convinced a lot of people. And the commander too.
Why were you against him? Talk.
اتكلم بقى اتكلم.
He was just odd. Seemed to me he didn't even want to go into battle. What's the point of a fella like that, right?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
طيب خلاص احنا كده تقريبا عرفنا الحاجة خلاص.
To hell with you.
تقريبا عرفنا كل حاجة يعني. مش محتاجين نعرف حاجة. حوار السيف ده شخصي ما بينه وما بينه اللي هو السيف اللي عمله مع باباه. هاجمتونا ليه؟
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
اديله صفعة. هو بيفوق كده. دي الحاجة الوحيدة اللي بتفوقه.
What? I'll knock the insolence out of you, you whoreson.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
But we're not on von Bergov's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Bergov? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every
يا
night.
إله إلا الله يا إله إلا الله.
You still have a chance to put an end to all of this. Just tell us what you know. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ.
مش عارف، حاسه صادق، مش عارف ليه. خلينا نمشي معاه.
Fine. I'll believe you. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
يا حول الله يا رب يا حول الله يا رب. ولكنك سوف تفعل خذ أداة موسيقية. خذ أداة موسيقية.
But you will.
الترجمة حوار يا جماعة. هات شاكوش، شاكوش حلو.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake!
بالأدب كده، خلينا ايه مؤدبين سوا، صح؟ احنا نهدده بالبتاع في ايدينا، اتكلم ولا مش تتكلم؟ ايه رأيك؟ ها؟
Spit it out, nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If you...
نجح.
If I...
اتكلم.
Korma!
The name, say the name!
Older! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
كده اوف.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing. If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
طيب احنا كده عرفنا ترتب على الحاجات اللي احنا كنا عايزين نعرفها
How do
يعني.
you feel?
Well, I can't say I
السمعة
feel too good
المفروض
about
ابص
it.
السمعة عشان ابتديت، بس انا ما
But in the end,
عذبتوش
it wasn't all
يعني.
that
هي
horrible.
مرة واحدة بس
You
اديته
had to
قلمين على وشه
squeeze
عشان
him a
يفوق.
bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it too?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Berghoff what's really going on with Samin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
تعال نظبط الدنيا. بعد كده نطلع بقى نشوف الدنيا كده.
I'm trying to say it was done last.
راح فين؟ راح فين؟
Greetings to you.
انا مش عارف انا ماشي صح ولا غلط والله، بس يعني هنشوف. المفروض اللي هو من هنا. ازيك يا نجم ويا عم فان بورجوف.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall, so Burgrave Hashek can hear it too.
اوكي.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Old Asemin is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That man. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
مش عارفين الوضع الصح.
I really don't think so. The Semines don't strike me as being clever enough to plot this together.
On the contrary. Only complete fools would dare stand against me. And those village idiots are just that kind.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nemak yourself, Lord Capon.
اوكي.
Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
اوكي.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. But he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir,
in any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
اوكي. هنروح نهاجم البتاع ده. تعال نتكلم معاه.
Should we ride out for Semin?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. Oh, Bergov.
ماشي.
Well, I'm gonna go to the state.
تعال انت استنى معاه.
All right.
مالناش حاجة
I'll
نعملها
wait
كده.
with you.
يا نهار ابيض. تقريبا عدى 24 ساعة. بعد 24 ساعة تقريبا. انا ما شفتش كام ساعة ساعات الاول.
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way.
You're a wanted man. You're that bastard who's been snooping around on other people's property. I'll have none of that.
ايه.
All right, I'll pet now. Show me.
All right.
All right. In that case.
انا مش عارف انا وانتد ليه. بس مش مشكلة 25 قرش يعني قصة مش حوار. استنوا انا جاي. يا ابني اقف. يا ابني هيسيبوني ويمشوا يا ابني.
Nice and slow.
لا.
Whoa.
هو فين؟ ما يلا يا جدع. يا نهار ابيض. دول بقوا من غيري. استنى يلا هو. استنى. ايش يجري شوي. ازاي يمشوا ويسيبوني يعني؟
It's about time you joined us. Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semin, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maidservant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such mettle.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did he manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye. It was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
They showed us no mercy at Rock Tower Pond either. One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor. Expensive.
شايلين حد. والله انت راجل طيب وجميل بس يعني اللي انتوا عملتوه دي حركات قرعه يعني.
Lord Burgoff's emissaries.
خوفه ده هتحس هو عارف هو عامل المصيبه وعارف.
You also let us in?
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by?
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's
a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Hashek is speaking the truth, sir. We know your son is in league with the bandits, and that he's behind the ambush of Lord von Berghoff.
And not just Lord von Berghoff.
Yeah, you're mistaken, gentlemen. He was getting married when it happened.
And disappeared from the wedding, long enough before the attack.
But he...
Hand him over to us.
We're not handing anyone over. Where's your evidence?
We have a witness who confirmed that Older was mixed up in the ambush. Lord Semin, if you know anything...
I'm telling you, he had nothing to do with it.
Come now. Do you expect us to believe that?
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
We're on your side.
Naturally. But surely we don't have to be so harsh.
Their silence is just as good for me as an admission of guilt.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semin. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Older over to you willingly.
You've just signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
Protect his lordship!
To arms!
Ah!
طب انا مش عايز افايت.
I'll show you.
Nice hit!
Nice!
Well, you're off. Go fuck him!
لا 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 قلبي مش مطوع نضرب ضربات كبير الصراحة. عالم.
Don't spare him.
He's had it.
مش عارف. يعني المفروض كان يستسلم خلاص يراعي دماغه من القصة دي. بس هو برضه مش عايز يسلم ابنه يعني. ده طبيعي. خلاص خلاص مش لازم تموتوه. موتوه. اقول له انت هل انت مجنون؟
Have you gone mad? All you had to do was take Older away to Trotsky, not slaughter the entire fortress.
They were traitors, obstructing justice. We'll search this place and find that Older. Pa can watch.
This wasn't right.
What do you fucking mean, wasn't right? An eye for an eye. Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous swine immediately!
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want with them. If Older hears them screaming, maybe he'll come out by himself.
Hashek! You can't do this!
That wasn't the plan. We didn't come here to murder. We were just supposed to...
Once von Berghoff hears of this,
You'll see! I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order.
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
معلش يا حاج والله العظيم 3 يعني. لا 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 لا.
Die, you whore.
لا لا لا، ايه ده ايه ده؟ لا يا جدعان، لا لا لا، متفقناش على كده خالص يعني.
No one anywhere.
ايه ده ايه ده؟ ليه كده؟ ليه 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 ليه؟ ماتت؟ لا 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 لا. هو فين طيب؟ فوق؟ يا جدعان ما ينفعش ما ينفعش اللي هو عمال يعمله ده، عمال يموت ناس مالهاش ذنب اصلا. يا عم اطلع انت يا قص المصايب. لا 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 يا جدعان، انت مجنون انت. انت ايه اللي انت عملته ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه يا عم ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟
Didn't see that coming, eh?
يا جدعان لا 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 لا. ايه ده؟ انا ما كنتش عايز القرار ده خالص، ده قلبوها مجزرة. انا مش عارف انت مالك رحت ضربته يعني، بس احنا كده قلبنا على كله. نهار ابيض. لا لا يا اخي حرام عليك يا اخي، بجد حرام عليك. ليه كده؟
I have to go a different way.
Excuse me.
I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
يا ست مش هاجي جنبك، انا مش هاجي جنبك.
Where is he hiding?
يا رب بس ما حد يقفشك.
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Alder. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were innocent? Puh.
And what exactly did our men do to you, By Rock Tower Pond?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from von Berghoff.
So that's what it's about? You're waging a private war against von Berghoff?
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? His League of Lords. He hides behind the law and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of the High Lords. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von Rosenberg, Kunstadt, Lichtenberg, or whatever their names are. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from the ambush. At least one of them could have been taken out. One day you'll understand me, Henry. I didn't sell my honor. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me, just like you killed my family.
الخيار صعب. الخيار صعب. سيتم محاكمتك، سأدعك تذهب. بس هو قتل رجالتنا يعني، بس كان فاكر اللي هو بس برضه يعني الرجاله دي ايه يعني، هو موتهم على الفاضي يعني. انا مش فاهم كل ده عشان كان سأل اللي احنا تبع فان برجر ولا لا، بس هو ما سألش حتى، هو دخل على طول. فانا في حاجه قلبي بيقول لي سيبه يمشي، بس دماغي بتقول لي سيتم محاكمته ولا محاكمتك، بس انا مش هقتله.
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you had the deaths of our people on your conscience too. You'll face punishment for that.
Go on then, punish me.
I'm no executioner. You'll be punished by others.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my death warrant just the same.
يا عم أنا مالي لا.
That's not my concern. We're done here. I'm going for Hashek.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You swine!
But... hey!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone who would stand against Lord von Burgo. And this one can stay here. There's no escape for him anyway.
هيولعوا في المكان وهو فيه. معقولة؟ ايه الجنان ده؟
We should ride back. Report this to von Burgel.
انا حاسس ان انا اخدت القرار الغلط ولا ايه؟ حاسين بنفس الاحساس ولا انتوا شايفين ايه؟
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
اقنع شك.
You're right. I can still see it before my eyes. And that's not going to fade easily.
We need to get drunk and wash that shit out of our heads. I can't believe it. That Hashek, the madman. Well, at least von Burgov ought to be satisfied.
انا حاسس انا مش مرتاح مش عارف ليه. بس برضه يعني هو قتل الناس رجالتنا لما كنا قاعدين عند البقيره في الاول خالص، فهو يعني بس في نفس الوقت مش عارف، ما كنتش عايزه يتحكم عليه كده او يولعه في المكان وهو جوه، على الاقل كان يتم محاكمته ولا حاجه. مش عارف انتوا رايكم ايه؟ ايا كان حصل اللي حصل وخلاص، اللي فات مات. طيب هوصل واجيلكوا عشان شكل المشوار طويل. تقريبا وصلنا يا جماعة. بصوا المنظر، بصوا جمال الجرافيكس بتاع اللعبة. المنظر ده تحفة. تجيب بقى كوباية القهوة وتقعد هنا كده يا وتتفرج على المنظر ده، هو ده الكلام. لا 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 انا مش عارف، كنت ركبت الحصان وفضلت ماشي وراه يعني، بس انا مش عارف ليه عملت كده الصراحه. تعالى يا عم، شكلنا وحش يعني. ايه انا بشغال عنده؟
Easy, good horse.
يا راجل طب كان ايه لازمتها بقى اركب الحصان؟
What are you doing creeping about in the dark, eh?
نغسل وشنا وننضف بعد اللي حصل.
You shouldn't be walking around without a light.
يا عم اقعد بقى. ما انت منور اهو. انت مش طايقك انت عملت مجزرة. طب احنا ايه مطلوب مننا دلوقتي؟ هروح للصبح يعني ندخل ننام وبكره الصبح بقى يحلها الف حلال. اقفل الباب بس نام بقى. الصبح ده اللي هو الساعة كام؟ حلو أوي 7 ساعات جميل. حبيبي انت راجل محترم انت كمان، شكرا. فين السلم؟ وسع يا ابني وسع يا معلم فان بورجوف. انت فين يا نجم؟
We're back from Semin, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, we've returned.
We're back from Semin, sir.
You all look satisfied. What did you discover, Lord Capon?
We found out that Alder was working with the outlaws the whole time, and left his wedding feast to ambush you along with them.
We wanted to arrest that rebel, but his father, Jan, wouldn't give him up peacefully. Unfortunately.
تعال نقول له اللي حصل ايه.
Burgrave Hashek and his men unnecessarily escalated the situation, sir. Old Semin decided to fight back, and it ended in a horrible bloodbath. They're all dead.
Jan of Semin was a traitor. He deserved nothing less.
That may be true. But it is not for you to decide about his guilt.
Allah عليك.
That is up to me. I did not send you to kill my vassals and
Allah
subjects, damn it.
Allah
When it was all over, we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Well, at least something. I hope you have brought him.
The Burgrave gave orders to kill him, sir. Just like his father.
What?
أحسن.
You were just supposed to arrest him, nothing more!
But sir, he was dangerous.
Silence! What happened next?
Afterwards, we torched the fortress, as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope the flames could be seen in Nebakov, so those bastards see what they've got coming.
What happened at Semin must never be repeated. It was slaughter.
I am the only one to decide what may and may not be repeated, boy.
But those were common folk.
Henry!
I do not condone what happened. Subjects mean money. The Burgrave should know better than that.
I know.
But we are at war. Don't forget that. That will be all for now. I will discuss the steps we shall take against Nebakov with Hashek and the Chamberlain. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Of course, sir. I need to clear my head for a while. Come for me in the evening so we can go together.
انت تختار من النقطة الحاسمة المجاني إلى العلم لفترة من الوقت يمكن إكمال جميع المهام الجانبية باستثناء مهمة الشياطين تروسكي لاحقا. انتبه فأنت تقترب من نقطة رئيسية في القصة وبمجرد التحدث إلى كابون سيتم تقييد القصة. يلا يلا.
Do you know when von Burgov...
I'm not a soothsayer. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the banquet.
What can we do in the meantime?
Wait? What else? Try come and pick me up this evening, before...
ماشي.
I don't think so.
انا مش عارف ايه اللي هنعمله الوقت ده، بس يعني اكيد هنلاقي حاجه نعملها يعني. شكرا. وسع بقى. نروح ننام، نضيع وقت بسرعه كده في السريع، ونروح نشوف ايه اللي هيحصل بعد كده. اصل ما بظنش ان في حاجه ممكن تتعمل تاني يعني. ادخل يا ابني ريح لك شويه، وبعد كده ايه نخش في الموضوع على طول. المفروض نصحى بالليل، يعني الساعة دلوقتي يا نهار ابيض، احنا رايحين بدري اوي اصلا. احنا الوقت ده هنعمل ايه كله؟ طيب ادي نعدي وقت، لسه بدري اوي 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 اوي. مش عارف ايه اللي ممكن نعمله دلوقتي، بس يعني ناكل وبعد كده ايه. عندكش اكل؟ مفيش اكل؟ طب يا جماعه يجي الليل واجيلكوا. طب يا جماعه واخيرا الليل جه. انا فضلت مستني كتير واسافر واروح واجي وبرضه.
You've come just at the right time.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
It's appalling what happened at Samin Fortress.
Does that mean you're regretting your decision?
I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I'm not so sure. We should never have got involved.
True. I feel like I've walked through deep shit, and people can smell me from miles away. Whatever the rights and wrongs of it, I won't forget that horror as long as I live.
I understand. But let's drop it now, and go and hear what Sir Otto has to say.
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
ولا كنا حاجة قاعدين بيحتفل والدنيا حلوة ولا أي حاجة ولا في الدماغ.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov, and perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Should I take that to mean there's a possibility you'll send us home empty-handed, sir?
What are you saying? I told you our agreement stands. So it stands. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard. But we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ori.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else, lad?
تعال ناخد اكل معانا.
Henry, am I invisible or something? Come on, Henry. You can have a drink afterwards.
يا عم انا مش انا باكل، انا بجيب اكل. مين قال لك ان انا
What is
بشرب؟
it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome.
حبيبي عينيا.
I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I get that, but you gave von Burgov your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry.
All right.
يلا تصبح على خير. يعني احنا كده عايزين نجيب له الارمور. انت وهم كلكم اصلا المفروض يدوني انا المعركه دي، انا اللي امشي بيها، انا اللي ماشيها. والله العظيم ده حوار صعب. عايزين ننزل.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
بس عمادة، بس
God
عمادة
be
مش
with
وقتك. فين كاثرين؟ فين البي عايز أمالة عديلة؟ ازيك عديلة، عاملة ايه؟ اخبارك؟ راحت فين؟ تعال نسأل عليها
Where
فين؟
can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Manietta. She's the cook.
منيتا؟ اهي.
Greetings to you.
ازيك يا منيتا، عاملة ايه؟ فين كاثرين؟
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Capon. I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get her and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
ماشي حاضر. من أغلقه بهذه الطريقة سأنظر في الأمر. من أغلق مين اللي
Who
أغلق؟
locked it like that?
Nobody. It's one of Osina's amazing locks.
What? Again? Ugh, I'll kill... Sure.
Thanks. Farewell, my friend.
صندوق لازم نفتح صندوق الأعشاب. نفتح لها. عايز ايه؟ ايه الموسيقى اتغيرت ليه كده؟ هو فين صندوق الأعشاب؟ فين؟ اهو. يا رب نعرف. قفل متوسط. انا عايز اقول لكم اللي انا بكره الاقفال دي بطريقه صعب ابن الذين، نقعد ساعه بقى ندور عليها. فين؟ ايوه
دام.
بقول لك ايه، مش فاضيلك انا لا بص تقول لي ايه اكتر حاجه بتكرهها في حياتك، اقول لك اللي انا اعمل القفل. مش فاضي. عم احنا جايين نفتح اقفال، احنا فاضيين نروح نجيب له الدرع ونجيب له الحاجه وبعد كده نشوف بقى الدنيا بتقول ايه.
What would you like?
I'm supposed...
Oh, but that...
What?
Lots of other knights were here.
But Chamberlain Ulrich...
I'll be happy to. I reckon you'll have to do the men...
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You know what'll happen when he finds out about this?
What's gonna happen? Ulrich's got no quarrel with me, and you're an outsider who's too big for his boots. It ain't gonna be me who ends up in the pillory again. Ha! Take a look in the chest here. You're a blacksmith, so fix up what's left in there and leave me in peace.
طب خلاص اديك فلوس.
How can I help you?
يا ابن اللذينة. طب انا خدت الدرع كده خلاص. تعالى يا عم ندخل ننام. ولا ايه، ما خدناش الدرع احنا كده. ايوه يا عم ندخل ننام خلاص. عايز ايه؟ باصص لي كده ليه؟ ندخل ننام وبكره تشوف حوار البتاع ده. والنبيت ايه اللي عايزه؟ النبيت ايه اللي هو جاي هيسوق؟ يعني ده وقته. ما عرفتش اجيب لك النبيت.
I've got your armor and...
Where is it then?
Oh, sorry.
لازم اجيب له النبيت. خلاص انا جاي افتح لك الصندوق. حاضر. حاضر اهو. جاي. هي دي يا متمة. بقول لك ايه،
Greetings to you.
لا يمكن فتح صندوق
Austin
العشاء.
deserves a kick up the arse. It's stuck.
You really can't.
معلش. حسن سأحاول مرة أخرى، لا سأضطر إلى فتحه. لا.
No, it simply isn't possible. And Austin is an idiot. I'd have to take an axe to that lot.
Oh well, never mind then.
Hey.
Here's some Hungarian wine. May the
كمل
hope.
الأول
See
بقى.
you soon, my friend.
لازم عارفين اللعبة دي عشان تاخد حاجة لازم تعمل حاجة، لكن ما فيش حاجة لله وللوطن كده. فين جو لله وللوطن ده ما تلاقوش. خد يا عم.
I've got your armor and...
Where is it then?
Oh.
قال لي افتح الصندوق هتلاقيه. خد كل حاجة. جبنا لك الحاجة يا عم هانز.
I've got your armor.
Let's see what...
I'm gonna...
لا هو ليه الحاجة غالية كده؟ اشمعنى؟ طب ما يعمل لنا كمان ارمر. لا اله الا الله.
What? Is this a joke?
This is what I was given.
Damn it, Henry. Are you trying to get me killed? I might as well go into battle naked. I need a good sword and armor. You can get hold of those for me, can't you?
يا حول الله. يا حول الله.
Would you repair it?
يا حول يا اخي هيكلفنا فلوس يا اخي. لا اله الا الله. انا هدفع فلوس من جيبي. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
I have some better...
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. عارف لو ما خدتهمش بعد كل ده انا هعمل فيك ايه؟ زي الفل اهو. دافع فيه 600 جروش. يا حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. اخذ مني الفلوس اللي انا بقالي ساعة بحاول اجمعها.
But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that force on our irons.
اسكت بقى.
With the force we have, we'll take their little force.
اسكت بقى. اسكت. الفلوس اللي راحت. اسكت.
Watch where you're going.
انا معايا كام؟ فلوس راحت بجد؟ يا ولاد يا كان معايا 1100 يا ولاد شوية نصابين. قول يا عم.
People walk here too, you know.
اسكت بقى مش طايق. انت واخد فلوسي كلها واخد 600 كوبوشن عشان تصلح شوية دماغ مالهاش لازمة ولا دفع متكسر اهو. لا اتحرق دمي يا عم بجمع فلوس عشان طب ما تديني الفلوس اللي انت. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. ماشي اوكي. مش هقلبك. هتروح مني فين؟ هقلبك. مش انت السبهان بس انا هقلبك. انا هعرف اخدهم منك ازاي. 20 جروشن ينطح جروشن. طيب يا حبايب قلبي.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabokov. Why dally, then, when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out!
اوكي الموضوع شكله كبير. سيبكم مع هذا المشهد السينمائي عشان تستمتعوا بيه. هو ده اللي كان معذبنا وكان مطلع عينينا.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ!
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more... What the... My God! Where? Right. Hey! I can't get out.
Give me your hand. Come here. Get it from behind. You want? Come on.
I'm coming.
Bastard. No, he's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here. We can't go.
وبقينا يكون الفيديو بتاع النهارده خلص. ان شاء الله نكمل الفيديو جاي، ومتنسوش اللايك والسبسكرايب. ان شاء الله يبقى رمضان كريم وسعيد عليكم يا رب، واكتبوا لي كومنتات تحت وقولوا لي ايه رايكم. اتفقنا؟ يلا، السلام عليكم.